Hi children, welcome again to EDUHUNT classes. In this video, we are going to solve the worksheet 3 bits from the first chapter of your 9th class. Okay, so here we have the bits, worksheet 3 mains model. Here we start the first question. Okay, what is true about homogeneous mixture? We know there is two types of mixtures, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Okay, we'll discuss and we'll just note the true statement regarding homogeneous mixture. Okay, first one. Homogeneous mixture is a mixture of two or more than two components. Is it true? Homogeneous mixture is a mixture of two or more than two components. Yes, it may be. Okay. Yeah. Now, option 2. In homogeneous mixture, the composition and properties are uniform throughout the mixture. Yes, because in homogeneous mixture, everything, the properties are mixed thoroughly. So, there are uniform, they are having uniform composition throughout the particular mixture. So, that is the reason we have the option 2 is also right. Okay. Now, option 3, both A and B are true. 4, none of the above. So, what do you choose? Option 3 is right because both A and B are true statements. Okay. Now, moving to next question, question number 2. Okay. Which of the following properties does not describe a compound? Okay. Which is not describing a compound. Compound kanidi enti or the properties. Okay. The related one. It is composed of two or more elements. Yes, compound is considered as two or more elements, right? For example, compound, let's take sodium chloride, which is salt. Yes, it's a mixture of sodium and chlorine, right? And also water. Water is a mixture of two elements. What is that? Hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so it is composed of two or more elements. So this is option right. Okay. Now, it is a pure substance. Compounds can be pure substances. Yes. Now, it cannot be separated into constituents by physical means. Children, this is the one, the option 3. Just read it carefully once again. It cannot be separated into constituents by physical means. Yes or no? Would you agree with that? Compounds cannot be separated by physical means because they cannot be separated to chemical means. So, this option is also true. Okay. Now, option 4, it is mixed in any proportion by mass. Is it true? It is fixed with any proportion. Nachinattu mix అయిపోతుందా proportions? No, it is having some fixed proportions by weight, right? So, not any. The word right here is it is mixed with fixed proportions. Okay, by mass, or you can also say by weight. Okay, that's the reason we choose this option as the given one, which is not describing a compound. Okay, clear? So option 4 is right for the question number 2. So maybe next question, question number 3. Which of the following is not a homogeneous mixture? Okay, just go with that particular thing, children. Which is not a homogeneous mixture? Air. Air is a homogeneous mixture, right? Is a mixture of all the gases together. Yeah. Now, tincture of iodine, sugar solution and milk. Now tell me, what is not a homogeneous mixture? What according to you is a not a homogeneous mixture? Come on. Sugar solution is a homogeneous mixture. Okay, if you dissolve, you just add sugar and water, it will dissolve completely. Yeah. Okay. Now, what about tincture of iodine and milk? Tincture of iodine and milk. Tincture of iodine means just we are adding iodine alcohol, children. Okay. And milk is a homogeneous, heterogeneous. Milk is a homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture? It is a heterogeneous mixture. Milk is a heterogeneous mixture. So we just consider option 4 here. Okay. So milk is a heterogeneous mixture but not at all a homogeneous mixture. Okay. Question number 3 is having option 4 right. Okay. Now question number 4. What is a statement? Okay. 10% glucose in water by mass signifies. Okay. So there is a glucose and water where glucose is only 10% in the sense weight. You know, weight percentage. Yes, that one. Okay. So here we have 10% of glucose in water, which we can say it is a 10% of glucose in water. We can write this as, we have options, we'll go option wise. 10 grams of glucose dissolved in 100 grams of water. 10 grams of glucose dissolved in 90 grams of water. 20 grams of glucose in 200 grams of water, not because 20 and 200 are not given, okay. 20 grams also not given. So, we'll just eliminate these two. We'll just go with the 10 grams, which is since 10%, no? Yeah. So, 10 grams, 10% means what? 10 grams of glucose by how much? Leftover one is 90 grams of water. We can write like this, or else we can write as 10 grams of glucose with the 100 grams of glucose solution. In the sense solution we can write. Okay, and overall ga తీసుకున్నట్లయితే 100 లేదు ఓన్లీ వాటర్ అయితే 90. ఓకే, సో ఓవరాల్ సొల్యూషన్లో 100% ఉందనుకోండి, దాంట్లో 10% మాత్రమే గ్లూకోజ్. ఇలా కూడా రాయొచ్చు, ఇలా కూడా రాయొచ్చు. బట్ హియర్ ది గేవ్ వాటర్ హియర్. సో వాటర్ అనేది రైట్ వర్డ్ కాదు, బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్లీ గ్లూకోజ్ సొల్యూషన్ కదా, అంటే షుగర్ ప్లస్ వాటర్ కదా, అందుకే నాట్. ఓకే, సో వీ విల్ గో విత్ ఆప్షన్ 2, విచ్ ఇస్ 10 grams of glucose with dissolved in 90 grams of water. If in case they gave you a solution, we can go with option 1 also, but they gave only water, so we eliminate that process. Okay, so water ane word ikkada wrong, so we are not going with 1. Clear children? Yes. Now question number 5, sol and gel are examples of. Okay, sol and gel alle untai. Sol is a colloidal particles, colloidal solutions of solid and liquid. We discussed this in worksheet 1 and 2 bits, right? Yes. So solid is a liquid, solid and liquid. Here we have solid and liquid. Okay, now gel is a amalgam laga anamata, ante liquid and solid. Okay, here we have liquid and solid. So option B is true. It's a direct bit. Okay. Now question number 6. Solid solution in which the solute is gas. Okay. Children, there is a solution which is solid solution anta, okay, and that solution the gas is solute. Ante we know tells kada solution is a combination of solute plus solvent. Very good. So in that particular thing they gave us solid solution here. Ante solution anedi solid solution ante em avutundi, ఎక్కువ అమౌంట్ సాలిడ్ అనమాట, అంటే సాల్వెంట్ దగ్గర నేను సాలిడ్ రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, అండ్ హియర్ దే గేవ్ సొల్యూట్ ఇస్ గ్యాస్, అంటే ఇక్కడ గ్యాస్. ఓకే, సో ఇన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ ఆప్షన్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ అ సాలిడ్ సొల్యూషన్, దట్ ఈస్ సొల్యూట్ ఇస్ గ్యాస్. ఓకే, నౌ హియర్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఆప్షన్ 1, కాపర్ dissolved in gold. Children, copper is a solid and gold is also solid. So solid is solid. No, not matching. Now camphor and nitrogen gas. Camphor is a solid. Camphor is also a solid and nitrogen is a gas. So solid and gas kaadu. Okay, now option 3, solution of hydrogen and palladium. Okay, hydrogen is a gas, palladium is a solid. Here we have, so solid and gas, solid and solid, these two options are eliminated. All of the above kodakadu. What left over option, children? 3, which is solution of hydrogen palladium. They are asking us solid solution which the solid is gas, ante hydrogen in palladium. Okay, hydrogen ante solute in the solvent kada, solute ni kaluptam kada solvent lo. So solute is gas, which is nothing but hydrogen, and solid is palladium. Okay, now the right option is option 3. Okay, clear children? Yeah, move to next bit. Question number 7, an example of liquid metal and liquid non-metal. Okay, this also we have in the worksheet bits, previous one. What is liquid metal, children? Mercury. Very good. Mercury, where's mercury? Here we have mercury, mercury. Now liquid non-metal, is it chlorine? No, bromine. Very good. So here we have the right option, option 3, mercury. I'll write neatly, wait. Mercury is having the symbol Hg and bromine is Br. Mercury is liquid metal, bromine is liquid non-metal. Very good. Good. Now, next question. Question number 8. Which method is used to separate cream from milk? This is also from concept only, children. Cream from milk. How are we going to separate that? By which process? Centrifugation, right. So, centrifugation. Option 1 is given. Not absorption, not crystallization, not distillation. Okay. Yeah, moving next bit. Question number 9. Which of the statement is incorrect about the physical change? Children, this is not incorrect అని అడుగుతున్నారు అంటే which is a false statement అని అడుగుతున్నారు. Okay. So, we will go with the physical change. Okay. There is no gain of loss of energy. Is it true? Yeah, physical anything but just physical process. Loss of energy ఏమి జరగదు, గెయిన్ ఉండదు, లాస్ ఉండదు ఎనర్జీకి. ఓకే, సో ఆప్షన్ 1 is true అంటే కరెక్ట్. ఓకే, it is permanent irreversible. No. Children, we have your the word permanent and irreversible కదా. ఈ permanent irreversible అనేది కెమికల్ చేంజ్కి మనం చెప్తాం, నాట్ ఫిజికల్ చేంజ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ కెమికల్ చేంజ్. ఇన్ కెమికల్ చేంజ్ ఇఫ్ when it is అయిపోయితే మనము బ్యాక్కి తెలియదు permanent irreversible. So here they gave physical is a permanent irreversible. So కాదు. So this is an incorrect statement. Physical change is a temporary and reversible. We can write here the corrected one. Oh. Okay. Here we have no. Physical change is temporary. What is that? Temporary and reversible. Physical change is a temporary and reversible change, but not about a permanent and irreversible change. Okay, clear? Now, option 3, composition of the substance remains the same. Yes, they remains the same. And no new substance is formed. Yes. So, option only 2 is not correct, which is incorrect. Okay. Next question. Question number 10. Air shows the properties of. Okay, we have here nitrogen N2. What is N2? Nitrogen gas. O2 is oxygen gas. So both these are having the gaseous properties, no? So both A and B are true. Okay. Moving to next question. Yes. Question number 11. The components of water can be separated by. Okay, we know the water formula H2O, right? H2O. And its constituents are hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Okay, so if we want to separate these into individual hydrogen and oxygen from the water, so how can we separate? Is it possible for separating by physical methods? No. Is it possible for using chemical methods? Yes, absolutely true. And the chemical method involved here for the separation of components of water is nothing but electrolysis. What is this? Electrolysis. Okay. Electro means by using electricity. And lysis means breakdown. What is that? Lysis means breakdown. I'll write here for you. Yeah. In the word electrolysis. Okay. Electro means using electricity. Okay, with the involvement of electricity, the current we say, no? Yes. And lysis means breakdown. So we are breaking the water molecule into both hydrogen and oxygen individually, no? So there is the meaning of electrolysis. So this is the chemical process. So chemical method. Option 2 is right. Okay, clear? Moving to next question. Question number 12. Okay. Here, mixture can be. Children, mixtures are of two types, homogeneous and heterogeneous, right? So both one homogeneous and two heterogeneous are true. Okay. Mixture is different, pure substance is different. Okay. So option 3 is right, both 1 and 2. Next question, question number 13. Brass is a mixture, right? Which mixture? Combination of copper and zinc. Okay. So if we mix these two, that is in homogeneous format. Okay, so it is a homogeneous mixture. So brass is a mixture of 60% copper. Cu means copper plus 40% zinc. Zn means zinc. Okay. So option 3 is true, homogeneous mixture. Okay. Next, 14th question. In sugar solution, okay, we know in sugar solution, okay, in sugar solution, what is solute and what is solvent? Come on, tell me. It's a mixture of sugar plus water. Okay. So if we consider this as a solution, sugar solution, so what is solute, children? Definitely it is a sugar. And what is solvent? It is water. So solution is equals to solute plus solvent, right? So what is the right option here? Sugar is solute, water is solvent. Option 1 is only right. Okay. Yeah. Now my next question, question 15. Brass is a solution of molten copper in. We know brass is a mixture of copper plus zinc, right? So they have gave molten copper, another one is molten zinc. Okay. Molten is something state, children, ante melt avutundi kada alla. Okay. Molten zinc. Clear? Next question. 24 carat of diamond is equal to. Children, here there is a word carat, right? C-A-R-A-T. That is given, this is a direct like concept wise, okay? So, carat, 1 carat which is equals to 200 milligrams. How much, children? 200 milligrams, or also we can say it is 0.2 grams. You know the calculation, no? Yeah. So, we can also write it is of 1/5 part of 1/5 of gram, part of gram. Okay. So we can do the option 1. Okay. Option is 1. 24 carat of a diamond is equals to 200 milligrams. Okay. How much milligrams? 200 milligrams. Did I ask in grams? 0.2 or 1/5 of gram. Okay. Clear, no? Now next. Question number 17. If we burn graphite, children, graphite is nothing but is made from carbon, completely carbon. You know carbon? Yeah, the non-metal carbon. Graphite is made from that carbon. Okay. So if we burn carbon, burn and kalchinappudu graphite ni, what happens? Residue will be left. No residue will be left. It will not burn. It will change into diamond. Oh. Now tell me what is the right option. Hope you don't know regarding this concept. Let me tell you. ఇది ఏంటంటే గ్రాఫైట్ని బర్న్ చేసినప్పుడు, ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్, గ్రాఫైట్లో ఏముంటుందో చెప్పాను, ఇట్స్ మేడప్ ఆఫ్ కార్బన్ కదా. సో కార్బన్ని బర్న్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే, బర్నింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, కాల్చడం. సో కాల్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, అట్మాస్ఫియర్లో ఆక్సిజన్ తీసుకుంటుంది. ఎవరు, ఈ కార్బన్ అట్మాస్ఫియర్లో ఉన్న ఆక్సిజన్ తీసుకొని అదేం ఫామ్ అవుతుంది, నో ఐడియా. Let me give you. Carbon plus oxygen gives rise to carbon dioxide kada. So same carbon dioxide is formed in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is a gas kada, gaseous form kada. Carbon, utti carbon anedi solid state. Oxygen is a gaseous state, and also carbon dioxide is also a gaseous state. So whenever you burn graphite in the atmosphere, అంటే బయట చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఏ ఒక్క రెసిడ్యూ మనకి మిగలదు. అంటే ఏంటి, యాష్ లాగా లేకపోతే సాలిడ్కి అంటే క్యాండిల్కి వ్యాక్స్ లాగా అలాగే ఏం మిగలదు అనమాట. ఏమవుతుంది, అది కంప్లీట్గా గ్యాషియస్ ఫామ్కి కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోతుంది, అంటే కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ లాగా. ఓకే. సో దెర్ ఇస్ నో రెసిడ్యూ లెఫ్ట్ బిహైండ్ వెన్ యూ జస్ట్ బర్న్ ద గ్రాఫైట్. ఎందుకు, బికాస్ గ్రాఫైట్ ఇస్ మేడ్ అప్ ఆఫ్ కార్బన్. దట్ కార్బన్ రియాక్ట్స్ విత్ అట్మాస్ఫిరిక్ ఆక్సిజన్ టు గివ్ carbon dioxide. So there is no residue left. Okay, adhamainda? Yeah. This is the question number 17. Option 2 is right. Okay. Now question number 18. Which of the following statements are true pure substances? Okay, we have here statements. We will just go one by one regarding Pure substances, true statements. Okay. Pure substance contain only one kind of particles. Yes, pure ante pure ga undadam ante, ante only one kind of particles matrame contain ayi undali. Okay, so this is right. Now pure substances may be compound or mixtures. No, it is not on, it is or. Okay, compound or mixtures, right or wrong? Wrong, because pure substance మీకు మరి కాంపౌండ్స్గా మిక్సెస్గా అవ్వకపోవచ్చు. ఓకే, అవ్వచ్చు ఆర్ అవ్వకపోవచ్చు, మేబీ అంటున్నారు కదా, బట్ వీ నో దట్ ఈస్ నాట్. ఓకే, నవ్ pure substances have the same composition throughout. Yes, it is having same composition throughout. It is having the same composition, అంటే మొత్తం సొల్యూషన్ అంతా ఒకేలా ఉంటుంది. there is no change. Okay, now option 4, substances can be exemplified by all elements other than nickel. It is not true, because కొన్ని substances are not exemplified, children. Okay, other than nickel అలా ఏమీ లేవు, just everything is just under pure substances. Okay, so here we have option 1 and 3 right regarding the pure substance, true regarding pure substance. Because why? Pure substances అనేవి కాంపౌండ్స్కి మిక్చర్స్కి డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, సో బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్పారు, ప్యూర్ సబ్స్టెన్స్ మేబీ కాంపౌండ్స్ ఆర్ మిక్చర్స్ అన్నారు. కాదు, మిక్చర్స్ కంప్లీట్ డిఫరెంట్, బికాస్ మిక్చర్స్ అండ్ ప్యూర్ సబ్స్టెన్స్ ఆర్ differentiated into different things. Okay, so here we have pure substances contain only one kind of particles and they have same composition throughout the substance. Okay, and 4 is not also regarding matching. Okay, so the correct option is option 1 and 3. So option 2 is right. Okay, next question number 19. Rusting of an article made up of iron is called. Children, whenever you see the word rusting of iron, that is nothing but having the corrosion. What is that? Corrosion. Rusting of iron అంటే తుప్పపడిపోతాయి కదా ఐరన్ పార్టికల్స్, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్ అండ్ మాయిశ్చర్. అంటే వాటర్ కానీ ఎయిర్లో కానీ తగిలినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఐరన్ పార్టికల్స్ రస్ట్ అయిపోతాయి, అంటే బ్రౌనిష్ ఫామ్ అయిపోతాయి కదా. ఇట్ ఇస్ బట్ corrosion, corrode అంటాం, ఐరన్ corrode అయిపోయింది అంటాం కదా, సో ఇట్ ఇస్ corrosion. ఓకే, సో రస్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్టికల్ is made up of iron is called corrosion. So we have two options, and it is called as which change? Physical as well as chemical change? No, it is only physical change or chemical change? Chemical change. Rusting of iron is also only a chemical change. You know why? Because new substance form అవుతుంది కదా, iron oxide form అవుతుంది కదా, అందుకు. Okay, that is the reason we just say it is having the which one? Chemical change. Okay, iron, rusting of iron plus oxygen gives rise to iron oxide form అవుతుంది. So that is a new compound, so it is a chemical change. Okay, the process called as corrosion. Okay, next question number 20. A mixture of sulfur and carbon disulfide, sulfur S plus carbon disulfide CS2, ఈ మిక్చర్ని ఏమంటాం అని అడుగుతున్నారు. This mixture, because it is having two different elements, mixtures, which is this? Which type of mixture is this, children? It is a heterogeneous mixture. Which one is there? Okay, heterogeneous. Okay, now tell me, these such things of different mixtures, heterogeneous, can they show Tyndall effect or not? They can show, because why? These are colloidal solutions, right? So they can show the Tyndall effect. Here ends the question number 20 with the option 1 right. Okay, so for now we discussed from 1 to 20. In the next video we'll go watch with the particular questions from 21 to 40. Okay, so see you there. Thank you.